I'm Ted from Everything Attachments, and we're here with our GB60 today, which goes on even a much larger tractor than this. This is probably as small as you would want to put it on. I love this because it's got the clevis hitch on it. It's easy to hook up for these tractors that do have the center stabilizer bars. You've got infinite adjustment for all your stuff. This is in the deluxe version, including the laying off plow. The laying off plow, depending on what you're wanting for a bed, you can make it any width. You can even end up with a wide bed where it falls in just right and it'll leave a furrow right in the middle without this. So just depending on what you want to do determines if you need this. Sometimes I just use this if I don't have a planter to drag a row right down the middle so I can do my planting by hand. Once you get it this soft, it's real easy to do by hand. So the general setting I like to start out is with it directly behind the pull arms. That seems to make a pretty nice bed for in general. We've moved the seat tines and the plow points to directly behind the tires on this smaller tractor, so we've moved it in, and you can adjust that. If you have a wider tractor, you can put this all the way to the end. You can turn the L to the side, which will bring you out to about here, so you're able to cover a tractor that's about 7 feet wide if you had to. The seat tine, there's more to it than you think. This is an Italian-made seat tine. It's a good piece. It's a lot better than some I've seen. We even go to the trouble here to keep it from being able to turn easily, which is a problem with a lot of them. We actually put a bend on this piece here. It's like a cup. So just the outer edges kind of dig into that tine right there to keep it from being able to slide easy, so you don't have to tighten it to death and it still moves. So we're going to give it a try like it's set up, see what kind of bed we end up, and this is going to be for squash and cucumbers. We're going to do it on the far side, so if the vines grow over into the grass, it won't matter, instead of covering up the whole garden like watermelons and squash and stuff will. Let's go ahead and get lined up, Peanut. Use that outer edge. Let's see if we need to make any adjustments. The seat tines in there are just there, and you can see they're perfectly lined up with the tread. And what that's going to do is, as the tractor packs down this loose ground, it's just going to break it back up so you don't have packed areas in your garden. Go ahead and go and see what you need to do. We'll see what we need to adjust. So that's bringing up the center. That's about all I want for what I'm planning. It's bringing up the tire tread to keep a hard place from happening there. It actually, right now, I don't really want the furring attachment on it. It would actually probably do better without it, but it's leveling off the top of that hill from being a point, so that's going to be fine. That looks good. Just for a first shot of adjusting everything, and that's pretty close to right. As you can tell, if you want a bigger bed, you just spread your disc out. If you want a smaller bed, you can move them into where you're making a really short bed for something. I also have a GB50 that has a narrow hitch that's going to work even better on the BX. And it also has a wide hitch where it'll work with a full-size tractor. All right, let's make one more. I'm going to remove that furring attachment just because I don't want a fur right now in the top of it. Where's that wrench? Same way. I'm going to raise this on up, Peanut. Okay. Oh yeah, huh? So we raised the furring attachment up, looking for a little taller bed for the cantaloupe or the watermelon.